Sega Rally Championship. Sega Rally Championship.
That's what's going on. My headset was off. Alright, awesome. So, yeah, I tried to do Mortal Kombat 2, I really did, but my god. How do you even learn to get good at the game to play the game? I don't understand. It's so hard. Whatever. Anyway, but going back to what I love, I've done a stream of Sega Rally before, but it was the PlayStation 2 version, which if you're unaware of, it was released on PlayStation 2 in 2006 with Sega Rally 2006, which is a different game, a different Sega Rally game that exists between 2 and Revo. Which is, I think, a pretty cool game, but frustratingly, it does not have progressive scan, and the widescreen mode on it is really awful. What is cool, though, is that the PS2 port did have progressive scan, and it has pretty nice rendering, but not nearly as nice as this, which is emulating the Model 2 version upscaled to 1080p, which looks great. I mean, this is the actual arcade ROM running on the Nebula Model 2 emulator. And yeah, it looks really, really good. The controls are different, though. The PS2 version has pretty good controls and Rumble. This one, I could maybe get Rumble working, but I haven't. The controls are very tight. They're not bad. They're just very tight, very small dead zone kind of thing. So anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. Play it for a little while, and then we'll switch over to the sequel on Model 3. And I'm probably going to be playing in first person a little more. I've actually found that I do a little better that way. So maybe I'll do a little more first person driving this time.
Easy right. Easy left.
It really doesn't make that big of a difference, I don't think, in this game, though. Yeah, see how touchy it is. Sorry if that makes anyone feel grossed out watching me drive.
Long medium right. Check on. Easy right. Over jump. Wow. Easy left. Easy left, easy right.
Kind of dropped the ball there. Not my best run, but I'll have to get into the swing of it, right? Give me a minute to get better at it. Oof.
Hey, left. Wow. Medium right. Easy right, easy left. Long medium right.
See if that was the button. Indeed, the button to switch the camera if I do want to do that later. This went pretty poorly. Maybe I can try it from the external view and see if I do better or worse. I'm sure it's less awful to look at that way. So I'm like, all over the road.
Sega Rally Championship. 3, 2, 1, go. Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long medium right. Check one. Easy right. Over jump. Easy left. Easy left, easy right. Wow. Very long, easy right, maybe. Finish! 3, 2, 1, go! Very long, easy right. Long, easy right, maybe. Very long, easy left. Check one. Medium left. Medium left, maybe. Long, medium right. Caution, hairpin right. Check one. Hey, left. Medium right. Easy right, easy left. Long, medium right. Easy right. Finish!
Yay! Did a little better.
3, 2, 1, go! Easy left. Easy left. Easy right. Easy left. Check one. Hey, left.
So yeah, I'll probably play this for like an hour, hour and a half. Then I got to take care of my dogs, and then after that, I'm gonna switch over and play the other game for an hour, hour and a half. I really like these though. This is something relaxing to play after having Mortal Kombat shit all over me. I mean,
Sega Rally Championship.
here we go. Give the other car a shot. See how that goes.
Three, two, one, go. Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long medium right. Check one. Easy right. Over jump. Easy left.
Oh, that was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Easy right. Wow. Very long easy right, maybe.
This has been quite a run. I have to give this car another shot to at least give it a fair go. I should have probably done third person also. I kind of been doing better that way. Just keep switching back and forth until I see what's really working for me.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'll do the same car in third person after this and we'll see how it goes. There's some big arcing turns here and I want to see if I can take them correctly in first person the way I did last attempt at least. Yeah, mostly.
Long easy right, maybe. Very long easy left. Checkpoint. Medium left. Wow. Medium left, baby. Wow. Long medium right. Wow. Caution, hairpin right. Checkpoint. Wow. Hey, left. Wow. Medium right. Easy right, easy left. Wow. Long medium right. Easy right.
What I'm kind of wondering is, because I know MAME's making big strides in Model 2, and I see a lot of videos about it in my feed, which is probably what's got me thinking about Model 2 so much lately. And I'm just still using the old Nebula emulator because it's actually, honestly, probably still the better option. That won't be true for very long, but it is true at this moment. But like, has anything been done to improve Model 1 emulation? Because the last time I used it in MAME, which admittedly was a very long time ago, it still had some pretty noticeable graphic glitches, especially in Star Wars, I think. Virtua Racing had some like excessive screen shake that went beyond what you actually see in the arcade, I think. It had a few issues. It wasn't great, and it wasn't unplayable or anything. And maybe there weren't any noticeable issues on Virtua Fighter or something, but I don't know if that's even true. And I don't know of anything else that emulates Model 1 besides MAME. Is there any other option? I'm not even aware of anything else. That was really terrible. One of the worst things that could have happened early. And the Saturn port of this game is great, but I mean, it's kind of the same situation as what we got with Ridge Racer on the PlayStation, where it's like half the resolution, half the frame rate, but it's still like, otherwise it still feels exactly like the arcade game. They just stripped it that way, and I guess it's, you know, also missing the texture filtering on Saturn, but like the main things you notice is just half the resolution, half the frame rate, but it really has the same quality of models, same quality of textures, same style of art, controls just as well, plays just as well, has every presentation element the same. It's a great port. It was Daytona that got done dirty. Because its port was ugly as sin and real chunky. It played great, it just had all these fucking audio, you know, mostly visual problems. It just did not match up to the arcade performance and visual problems. So then we got Daytona Circuit Edition after a while, which really cleaned up the visuals and completely fucked up the controls and gameplay. Like, what kind of a devil's bargain is that? Like, that's some real bullshit. That did not go well. At least I can say I'm doing better in the Corolla. It seems pretty obvious. Go back to that for a minute.
Sega Rally Championship. 3, 2, 1, go! Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long medium right. Checkpoint.
It doesn't help that I've been playing Forza Horizon 5 all weekend, and it has a definitely distinctly different feel to it than this game. Oh god! I'm making weird new errors that I've never made before.
Easy left, easy right. Very long easy right, maybe. Three, 2, 1, go! Very long easy right. Long easy right, maybe. Very long easy left.
here. I made it. Yeah, I made it. Barely, kind of. Yay.
3, 2, 1, go. Easy left.
So, yeah, like every Sega racing game, it has that Sega magic.
Easy right.
It's good controls, bright colors, like everything's really distinct on the screen.
Checkpoint. Hey left.
And the collision detection is absolutely terrible, as you can see, but that doesn't matter.
Medium right, maybe.
This isn't about collisions.
Long easy
Shouldn't
left.
even be doing that. There's a bit of pop in.
Hairpin right.
And of course, that was a thing, you know, in the 90s. You just kind of had to deal with it. And you see a lot of these canyon type designs because they hide pop in well. Whereas if you have a lot of big open road and open field type areas, not easy to hide pop in. There's weird rendering tricks you can do that are not polygons to kind of cover things like that. Saturn's got an infinite plane renderer that can be used, but it's mostly, I think, being used as a skybox. You know, but like for a lot of hardware, you could do like the kind of software rendering tricks that the Need for Speed and Road Rash 32 type games do. It doesn't give you infinite rendering depth, but it gives you some. But yeah, generally you see more stuff like trying to billboard up a lot of sprite type trees around the roads to cut off areas that it can't render and stuff like that too.
Sega Rally Champion.
What's really interesting is, and I wish there were more ports like this, but the port of Virtua Racing to the Switch, which I've talked up a lot of times, and I guess I'm gonna have to do a stream on again here eventually. They got rid of the draw distance limits. It just renders the whole damn thing, and it's amazing. They could do that for a lot of these older games now. Get rid of those limitations.
Three, 2, 1, go. Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long medium right. Checkpoint. Easy right. Over jump.
One thing that's cool that I didn't know until I tried it on an emulator, because I don't have the 3D controller, is that the Saturn Sega Rally does support the 3D controller, I guess. I discovered it using the Beetle Saturn emulator. Set it to 3D control pad, and it not only did it work, it was calibrated excellent. It works really, really well. And enhances the game's control a lot. I assume it works with real hardware too, I guess. There's a lot of older games that do have support for that in there that like retroactively works. It's kind of weird. Power Slave has a 3D control. There's probably a lot of older racing games that actually do support it.
Very long, easy right.
I guess it's because of steering wheel controls or some other type of analog controllers they may have had, like a flight stick or something, I don't know. There's always weird accessories when consoles first come out to be kind of gimmicks, and then they just disappear, you know? That's how it goes.
Checkpoint. Medium left. Medium left, maybe. Long medium right. Caution, hairpin right. Checkpoint. Hey left. Medium right. Wow. Easy right, easy left. Long medium right. Easy right.
Gonna make it barely. Looks like barely. Yep.
Finish.
Sega Rally 2 is probably the roughest game of all to play in the series. Because, I mean, this one works great, but Nebula's a bit to deal with, and then I think supermodel builds are even more of a pain in the ass, but you gotta get a working supermodel build going. And, your other options are playing the Dreamcast version on a Dreamcast, which sucks and runs like ass. Playing it on Flycast, you can overclock it and maybe make it perform okay. I've never really tried doing that because it doesn't have any texture filtering, which is ass. Same problem if you play it in main, no texture filtering, that's ass. So you got limited options. I think the PC version has its own weird problems too. And Redream will not run it on the Dreamcast because it's a Windows CE game. The original problem I had with running the Model 3 version of Sega Rally 2 was that it would like have a bunch of slowdown as we got into later levels, especially on the third level, which was like unplayable because of slowdown. And switched it with a different build of Supermodel, and I'm using Supermodel Dojo now because it has its own UI. It's not great, but I mean it's something. And it completely fixed that problem, and it runs great now, so it's great to be able to play Sega Rally 2. A truly excellent game. God, I'm doing the worst stuff every time on that segment on this first section. That jump is really getting me. Yeah, if I hadn't botched that jump, I think I could have finished in 10th. Or at least really close.
3, 2, 1, go! Very long, easy right. Long, easy right, maybe. Very long, easy left. Checkpoint.
I don't know if I'll do any streams during the week this week, but if I do, they'll be like little short, like shooters or something. Or maybe some more racing, who knows. Next weekend I'm going to start on Borderlands 2, and I'm going to play all of it. The week after that I'm off work, and I'm going to make my job playing Borderlands all day. All day, every day. One more big send-off on my favorite Borderlands game, and actually just one of my favorite games, period. In my opinion, one of the greatest games ever made. Borderlands 2 is peak video game, and I'm gonna love every bit of that. I'll do the other ones eventually too. I'll keep going with them. It's just I'm gonna space them out because they're really, really long games. I did Borderlands 1 about 8 months ago, and I did it in 20 parts, averaging about 3 hours, a little over 3 hours per part. So it was a huge thing to take on, and Borderlands 2 is bigger than Borderlands 1, as you know. So it's probably going to be like 80 plus hours, 80 to 100 hours of stream. The strategy I plan to use is to play through the game on normal, probably not play any DLC unless the side quests are not cutting it for getting my level up. And if they aren't, then I'll do a little bit of DLC. But we're going to beat the game on normal, then we'll play the game on This is how I normally do it, by the way. And I play the game on True Vault Hunter difficulty after that until I get to the first time you get to Sanctuary. And then when I get to Sanctuary for the first time, I will collect all those quests to have all that ready, but then I'll actually start on the DLCs and do all of them, probably. Unless the Tiny Tina one proves too hard, then I'll go back and finish the main game on True Vault. And then we might check out some of the holiday seasonal content or some of the weird stuff that we missed along the way. And then eventually I'll just stick a fork in it and say I'm done. And I'm going to be doing this as the Siren. So, Siren's probably the easiest character to play solo. The Gunzerker is probably the overall best character in the game, but the Siren is also really, really good. But the other thing about it is that every Borderlands game, except for possibly the pre-sequel, have a Siren in them. And for consistency, I'm just going to do that for all the like official, single-player streams of it I do. I also don't guarantee that the stream will be single-player. My wife feels about the same way about Borderlands 2 that I do. There's a good chance that she'll just jump in and play a lot of it with me too. So maybe not. Either way, it's cool. I did have problems with it crashing and corrupting my save before, so I'm going to be a little more diligent about making sure it's saved or whatever I got to do there. I'm going to try this in first person again and we'll see how it goes. Did really well there at least. The stuff before it was very questionable, and after it. I think I'm gonna make it, but just barely. That's a common theme, though. Not bad though. About as well as I ever do.
Sega Rally.
Of course, if we want to see that last track, we can. I was just practice it. Oh no. No, you can't. Maybe you have to have beaten Mountain first, or maybe that's just not an option. I don't know.
3, 2, 1, go. Easy left.
Playing the game in practice mode puts it
Easy left.
into a lap format where you do multiple laps of the same thing.
Easy left.
All of these actually are circuits.
Hey left.
You know, it's not like a true rally segment or anything. It just feels like it because they don't have you redo it on the normal length.
Long easy left.
If you turn it up to the longer lengths, then everything just becomes circuit rally races that you do over and over again. I don't feel like that's a normal construction for the game, so I just don't play it that way generally. Although I love doing marathon modes in like the Daytona games and virtual racing and stuff like that. I'm all about that shit. I had a lot of fun when I played Scud Racer.
Medium left.
Otherwise known as Super GT. I played that in the widescreen mode
Easy left.
not too long ago, so if you want to see what Scud Racer looks like in widescreen HD, check it out. Hint, it's awesome.
Caution. Hey left. Easy left.
At least it gives me an idea what the last segment of this looks like. I think I'd probably just end right there, right? And this is just looping around to where I was.
Easy left.
This is the second lap, yeah. So I got pretty dang close. I don't feel like it's out of reach.
Hey left. Medium right, maybe. Long easy left. Caution. Hairpin right.
I think I kind of prefer this game's soundtrack to its sequel, so I don't know. The sequel's like very like thumpy techno, late 90s kind of shit like you'd expect. But this has that classic heroic video game sound, which I think is cool.
Medium
Do-do-do-do.
right. Checkpoint.
Feels very old school Sega.
Easy left, maybe. Long medium right. Caution. Hey left. Easy left. Finish.
That shadow glitch on the reels, I think, is true to real hardware. Hey, we got a credit roll. But yeah, it occurs in the PS2 port at least, for sure. Which I believe probably is emulation. And if you're thinking, because you played like Virtua Fighter 2 or something, no, they didn't fuck up the colors like Virtua Fighter 2. It's a much better product, but it was only packed in with that, Sega Rally 2006, which was never released outside of Japan, and which was on the very ass end of the PS2's existence. So, outside of emulation, what are you going to do? And if you're going to emulate, and depending on your setup, it might be just as easy to do this. But especially with the improvements that MAME's getting, MAME might be the way to go for a lot of people, I think. Oh, let me enter my name. Neat. Nice. Hang on just 1 second here. Alright, I'm going to be doing a little bit more Sega Rally, probably another half hour's worth or so, so give this another several more goes. Then there will be a long break, followed by Sega Rally 2. I'll play that until I'm bored. And it's got just a little more to chew on than this game, so it might take a little longer to get bored too.
3, 2, 1, go! Easy right. Easy left.
I really got to emphasize them. Yeah, these are all great. Sega Rally 2006, also great. Streamed it before. Revo, I don't like as much. 3 is a better version of Revo. Might do 3 in the future. That might not be too long from now even. And then that's about all you get on Sega Rally. Other than the fact that I can go back to them over and over and over again because they're top-notch fun racing games. That wasn't great, but I could have fucked it up a lot worse, I suppose. Like whatever I'm doing right here. Probably better than normal. I'm drifting way too wide. I know that. I understand. I understand what I'm doing wrong. I just can't stop doing it. felt like that went pretty well. Let's try it again.
3, 2, 1, go! Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long medium right. Checkpoint. Easy right. Over jump. Easy left. Easy left, easy right. Very long easy right, maybe.
Did it. 10th. That's a first.
Three, two, one, go! Very long, easy right. Long, easy right, maybe.
Yeah, this next week will blow by before you know it, and then it'll be non-stop Borderlands. I am, of course, very stoked about the 4th game. I am, of course, not going to be streaming the new game when it comes out, because that's not something I do. I just play them with my friends and relax at my own pace, and then I come back to them later. I should spend more time on games that I have. I should spend more time streaming games that I have played a lot, in a way. I can at least, like, chronicle the best way to do certain things. And Mortal Kombat 2 is exactly the opposite of that. Me going on there not knowing any idea how to play it and becoming instantly frustrated. That's why I deleted the stream. But yeah, in Borderlands 2, I'll be able to showcase a lot of things that I've learned, or that my wife showed me in the game, or that my other friends showed me.
Three, two, one, go! Easy left. Easy left. Easy right. Wow! Checkpoint. Hey, left. Medium right, baby. Long easy left. Caution, hairpin right. Long medium left. Checkpoint. Easy left. Easy left, maybe. Medium left. Medium right, checkpoint. Easy left, maybe. Easy left, maybe. Long medium right. Caution, K left.
Shit. Still not even really coming close on that 3rd segment. It's very hard.
Sega Rally Championship. Three, two, one, go! Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump.
I also have Dirt 2 and 3 on this computer, which might actually be worth going back and playing through a championship on. Now, those games are really fun too, and really good rally racing games as well. Really, all of them are. 5, I take a little bit of issue with because it has performance problems that it shouldn't have. Right, it's double buffer VSync, and it's the same issue that Sega Rally 2 on Dreamcast has actually, where it's like double buffer VSync and it hits a sub 60 hertz rendering time, and then it instantly jumps down to 30 and runs like shit through a turn, and then comes back out at 60. It's not the fluid racing experience you want. But the first 4 Dirt games are excellent, excellent video games. Dirt Rally 1 and 2 are also really good games, and I have Dirt Rally 2. I can do that one sometime as well. I bought some DLC for it also, so I might install that at some point. For modern racing games, it's mostly been Forza Horizon 5 that's been taking up my time, and before I did that, I played the absolute hell out of the Crew Motorfest. So I still play the new ones too. Racing games are good no matter when they were, and sometimes the old ones are better in their own weird way because they're quirky and have their own janky historical physics, arcade game physics. Like Ridge Racer's its own whole brand of weird shit that has nothing to do with driving a car, really. And like, the new ones are great in a lot of ways too, and have their own stuff going on, and a lot of variety in the new games usually. They're really good games to showcase what graphics are capable of nowadays and stuff like that too. Forza Horizon 5 is a very good looking game. Noticeably so. There's a dead zone out there. I just don't see how that works. Whoa. That guy really set me up for failure. That's crazy. That guy is really a menace.
Long, easy right, maybe. Very long, easy left. Check punt. Medium left. Medium left, maybe. Long, medium right. Caution, hairpin right, check punt. Hey, left. Medium right. Wow. Easy right, easy left. Long, medium right. Easy right.
You know, Sega Rally is really built around the idea that you're just like challenging yourself with this one simple thing over and over again, and it's very zen. I actually really love that about it, like that it's such a. Even though you could say, oh, it doesn't have a lot of content or whatever, what's there is what you're supposed to focus on, and you're supposed to get like a lot better at it. And there's so much room for improvement. Like obviously for me, but like even for people who are really good at the game, they can still find a way to inch out fractions of a second over and over again and slowly improve the game. It's really, really well designed in that way, and the sequels actually do preserve that aspect of it, along with the really excellent controls. Bastard.
Long, medium left, check punt.
Get off of me, you fucking dickhead.
Easy left. Easy left, maybe. Medium left. Medium right, check punt. Easy left, maybe. Easy left, maybe. Long, medium right. Caution, hey, left. Sega Rally Championship. Three, two, one, go. Easy right. Easy left.
As soon as I got like to a good state with Model 2 emulation and got this shit working, that was just a few weeks back. I couldn't peel myself off of this particular game. Like, this is what I played a lot of. Played some Daytona as well, of course. Daytona's great. And that Indy 500 game ended up pulling me in. I was like, this is really interesting. I've never played it before, so I did a stream of that. And that was very cool. Again, just more Sega excellence all over the place. Speaking of which, that's the weirdest, shittiest mistake I've ever made in this game. There's no way that this would be anything but a joke this time. Like, I don't know how much time that wasted, but that's insane. What? The fuck was that? And I did a complete 360. That's wild.
One, go. Very long, easy right. Long, easy right, maybe. Very long, easy left.
shit. What a bastard.
Long medium right. Caution, hairpin right. Checkpoint. Hey, left. Medium right. Easy right, easy left. Long medium right. Easy right.
Yeah, I'm just getting into the same place as always, as you can see.
3,
Could have been a good run though,
1.
if it wasn't for that weird 360 at the beginning.
Easy left.
That's a hell of a problem to have.
Easy right. Easy left. Checkpoint. Hey, left. Medium right, maybe. Long easy left. Caution, hairpin right. Long medium left. Checkpoint. Easy left. Easy left, maybe. Medium left. Medium right. Checkpoint. Easy left, maybe. Easy left, maybe. Long medium right. Caution, hey,
Same
left.
shit as always. Further out into the same turn as always.
Sega Rally Championship.
Yeah.
2, 1, go. Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long medium right. Checkpoint. Easy right. Over jump. Easy left. Easy left, easy right. Wow. Very long easy right, maybe.
Terrible. Terrible.
3, 2, 1, go. Very long easy right. Long easy right, maybe.
kind of made it through that.
3, 2, 1, go. Easy left. Easy left. Easy right. Easy left. Check. Hey, left. Medium right, maybe. Long, easy left. Caution, hairpin right. Long, medium left. Checkpoint. Easy left. Easy left, maybe. Medium left. Medium right. Checkpoint. Easy left, maybe. Easy left, maybe. Wow. Long, medium right.
The dogs seem to be getting wound up, so after this very typical run here, I'm gonna do one more with a Corolla before I stick a fork in it. And then I'm gonna go take care of some business, mostly dog business. Somewhere in the middle of that business, you'll see the game switch from Sega Rally to Sega Rally 2. And then somewhere after a more extended absence, I will come back and play Sega Rally 2. But let's do one last final run with the Corolla.
Three, two, one, go. Easy right. Easy left. Easy right. Over jump. Easy right. Long, medium right. Checkpoint. Easy right. Over jump. Easy left. Easy left, easy right. Very long, easy right.
I made some really bizarre problems this time for myself. This is my worst run yet. Yeah, I see you, dog. Nah, they're not gonna let me have. They're not gonna let me do this, basically. She's not gonna let me do this. She says, nope, it's dinner time, you're not doing this. This is gonna be a real sloppy one, but that's okay. We'll just play it through.
Very long, easy right. Long, easy right, maybe. Very long, easy left. Checkpoint. Medium left. Medium left, maybe. Wow.
Not good.
Long, medium right.
She's behind me throwing a fit. Wants me to know.
Hairpin right. Check.
I know.
Hey, left. Medium right. Easy right, easy left. Long, medium right. Easy right.
Look at that bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna let this roll for a while. Like I said, at some point during the break, you'll see it switch over to Sega Rally 2, and possibly see me set that up. And then probably gonna be some more break after that. And then I will do Sega Rally 2 for quite a bit actually, and give it a real go. Um, it's even more fun than this, so it's great. Yeah, stick around for Sega Rally 2, and thanks for watching.
Sega Rally Championship. 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 Championship. Sega Rally Championship. Sega Rally Championship. Sega Rally Championship.
Alright, I'm back for some more Sega Rally. This time, Sega Rally 2. It's the same thing, but better. I like this enter your name before you play system too, that's cool. There's actually a switch so you can set it either way. Controls are a little stiffer. The cards feel like they have more weight to them in this one. Which is good, actually. And if you like the feel of Sega Rally 2, you should play Sega Rally 2006, because it's just like a bunch more of this shit. Literally, it's just a bunch more of this. So you get 4 of these in it. Very similar car layout as well. Man, this is some quality video game right here. Top-notch stuff. Oh, I guess I have played this before on my Model 3 racing game stream, which shows how much performance problems I was having with it on my old build compared to this, which runs perfectly now. Truly perfectly. I don't know what more I'd want, really. And that's great, because almost every other way of playing Sega Rally 2 sucks. I know a lot of people love the Dreamcast game because it's a great game. It's just that it shouldn't run like that. It shouldn't run that shitty. It's really unfortunate. I can't go back to that now that I can play it this way. Much more techno sounding music I was talking about. It's just kind of weird. Just shy of beating the second map. I mean, damn, okay. I really have to work on my game here. Try a different car. Try the Subaru.
medium right. 150, in gravel. 70, very long, easy left. 200, in tarmac. 50, caution, hairpin right. Head north. 100, long, medium left. 100, caution, narrow, bridge. 50, medium left, medium right. 100, easy right. 100, medium right. 150, caution, open hairpin left. 100, long, medium right. 50, long, medium right main. 100, in gravel. 100, medium
Dang,
left.
this is really hard. I can't get past the second level. Holy shit. Just keep trying different cars, I guess, till I find my one, huh? This is not going well. Let me make sure I've got it set on the very easiest settings. I think I do. Oops, wrong button. Oops, it's acting weird. I'm sorry. I don't know the buttons as well as I thought I did. I'm having strange issues I've never had before here. Oh, I'll get it eventually, I swear. Very easy, it says. I don't know what else to say. Let's try the Corolla. We used to be able to get to the third level on this, and that wasn't long ago. Maybe a little practice and they'll turn around.
3, 2, 1, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long, easy left. 200, long, medium left. 1. 150, caution, right stop, quarter. Head north, 100, medium right, long, medium left. 150, caution, right stop, quarter. 100, easy right.
You can now see that the opponent cars are the actual car models from the game and not just random, like, Ridge Racer looking shit like they were in the first game.
200, long, easy left main, in tarmac. Three, two, one, go!
Just grinding the wall. Just, ugh, really doing bad there. I'm getting a little further away every time, aren't I? Just a little bit. Just doing a little bit worse each time. It's cool that there's 6 cars now and a lot more variety. This car feels like it barely wants to turn. It's an absolute tank. I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like I did well there. I'm not handling that part well. I gotta work on that. That might be where I'm just totally screwing up this level. Hey, look, I finally got through it. And the Peugeot. I guess that's the one to do. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't even know. Not a terribly popular car in the U.S. This area was like completely unplayable on my previous emulation, but now it's great to enjoy the snow and sliding around it and shit. Dang, man, pure Sega magic. I love it. I love it. Not the best, but we did all right. That's Buffalo right there. Poorly done turn. I don't have the time. That's not gonna cut it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, as barely as possible. Shit. Alright, we got one more card to try here. I'm gonna quit this game and never play it again. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stick with this one for a while. This is really fun. There's a pretty good variety in the feel of these cars too, and they have different turning radiuses and acceleration and stuff. Interesting. And overall, I think this game especially has more of a simulation feel to it than most Sega arcade games. Until you get to a couple years after this, they do Ferrari F355 Challenge, which is probably the most simulation racing game ever put in an arcade. Like the most realistically simulating driving video game that's ever been in an arcade as an arcade game. Does anyone want to challenge that statement? I don't know if there's any other answer on that one.
3, 2, 1, go! 150, in tarmac, easy right. 100, easy left, narrow, bridge. 100, easy left, maybe. 150, caution, K right. 150, K right. 150, easy left. 100, medium right. 150, in gravel. 70, very long, easy left. 200, in tarmac. 50, caution, hairpin right. 10 points. 100, long, medium left. 100, caution, narrow, bridge. 50, medium left, medium right. 100, easy right. 100, medium right. 150, caution, open hairpin left. 100, long, medium right. 50, long, easy right, maybe. 100, in gravel. 100, medium left. Three, two, one, go! 50, long, easy right, maybe. 100, very, very long, easy left, maybe. Hold it. 200, easy right, easy left. 70, long, medium left. 150, medium right. 50, medium right. 100, caution, long K left. Game over, yeah!
I'm gonna do Peugeot again, but I'm gonna do it from first person. Let's see if I do any better or worse. Who knows? Go any number of ways.
Three, two, one, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long, easy left. 200, long, medium left, water. 150, caution, west, stop, water.
Unlike the original Sega Rally, the first person view does not give you a rear view mirror. It was more distinctly a front bumper cam.
150, caution, west, stop, water. 100, easy right. 150, long, easy left, maybe. 200, long, easy left, maybe. In tarmac. 50,
God damn it. Oh, that was awful. I was just thinking, yeah, I do about the same either way, third or first person, and then like I do some weird shit where I get stuck on a wall because I didn't see the turn right. That's tricky. If I was using a wheel, I'd still prefer to play this way. But with the controller, I think I prefer the third person. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, even with the huge mistake, I did alright. Here's crazy too. J-pop stuff or something. It's probably the best I've done. I don't know that it's the first person that makes the difference so much as the practice. Who knows? Give me just a second here, and we'll put it all to the test. Alright, let's do this again, starting from the beginning with the Peugeot, left to right, all the cars. Do them probably all in third person, then maybe go back and do them all in first person and do a comparison. I don't know. Whatever excuse I have to play as much Sega Rally 2 as possible. I'm gonna check out the practice mode here in a second too. Excellent time. Best yet? Maybe. Feel good about that one. Sorry about all that.
100, medium right.
Life's going crazy.
150, in gravel. 70, very long, easy left. 200, in contact. 50, caution, hairpin right. 10 points. 100, long, medium left. 100, caution, narrow, bridge. 50, medium left, medium right. 100, easy right. 100, medium right. 150, caution, open hairpin left. 100, long, medium right.
And I took that pretty well compared to normal.
Long, easy right, maybe. 100, in gravel.
Very well at the end there.
Medium left.
Would make up for all the other bullshit. Barely.
3, 2, 1, go! 50, long, easy right, maybe. 100, very, very long, easy left, maybe. Open. 200, easy right, easy left. 70, long,
Excuse
medium
me.
left. 150, medium right. 50, medium right. 100, caution, long K left. 10 points. 50, easy left. 100, caution, hairpin right. 30, easy left. 150, very, very long, medium left. 100, caution, fresh shell. 100,
That's my best one yet. Or tied for it or something. It's up there. That's gotta be one of my best ones yet. I feel like I was doing pretty well. I don't know if I've ever beaten the third section at all, but it's about what you can expect here.
Three, two, one, go! 200, easy left, in gravel.
It doesn't look like my capture card is doing a great job of keeping up with this game. I'm actually getting a better frame rate than it would appear. It's actually perfectly smooth on the monitor. Hence I am able to play it. Having a poor frame rate in this kind of game is the worst. Because it's all about just reacting to like fine control, fine analog control. Barely, barely. Yeah, that's out there doing it, huh? I hated that vehicle the first time, and now I like it. It's so much heavier than the other ones. But not as stiff as the... Not stiff at all, really. Not stiff like the Peugeot is, which is also heavy, I guess. Maybe. I can't even tell on that one. It feels very average in every way. Stiff controlling, but like, I guess hits a high top speed, and that's why I've done the best in it, maybe. But yeah, it's kind of changing as I get a little better at it too, so hard to say. Hard to say. Not great. Sure you get hit a lot there. Shit. That probably blew that out. Well, no probably about it. That's physically impossible to clear that distance in that time. Hey, they're gonna still let me. What? I guess I was wrong. I was definitely wrong. Somehow that counts. Holy shit. Well, nah, you gotta do the third level no matter what. Come on. still shocked by the way the second round ended. Can't get over that. What am I doing? God, that was awful. A terrible first round. Shit. Ah. Ah. No improvement. Alright, 2 more cards to go. bad, but not as bad as last round. Almost exactly the same as last time. Lancia Stratos. .103, best time, I think. did really well there too. Even though that round was fucking weird as shit.
Three, two, one, go! 50, long easy right maiden. 100, very, very long easy left maiden. Open. 200, easy right, easy left. 70, long medium left. 150, medium right. 50, medium right. 100, caution, long fade left. 100, easy left. 100, caution, hairpin right. 30, easy left.
Shit. Lost a lot of control there.
150, very, very long medium left.
It's unfortunate they don't give you a meter like the first game did too, showing how far you are actually through the level. About my usual distance there though. Yeah, I need a break here. Get it back together, maybe get some caffeine going. Then we'll hit it hard. Be back in a moment. Alright. Run through these one last time, probably. Still having fun. There's not really anything new to show off. Just grinding through it. This is a game I just fire up now and then, and think I'd be better at it, but I'm not. It's very hard. But it's also technically only the second time I've streamed it, and really the only time I've actually streamed it to be playing it and doing well, and not just showing off the current state of Model 3 emulation. And that's so much better than it was back then. Not because the emulator itself was developed further, but because my emulator settings were all messed up or something. And all is not perfect on these either. I'm a long ways off from getting good gun emulation on any of them, it looks like. I don't know how to do a good mouse setup on them. It's been really not something I've tried very much, but it seems like a pain in the ass.
3, 2, 1, go!
So yeah, there's a whole wealth of Model 2 and Model 3 light gun games. We'll eventually try to get around to enjoying in one format or another. I may use the Wii emulation, might be an alternative for some of that. Is there a Windows version of House of the Dead 3? I think there might be. And it might be a little more modern than some of the other Windows stuff.
3, 2,
Even House of the Dead 2 might be okay that way. I have House of the Dead Overkill, which I can play. But I'd probably play, it comes packed in with Typing of the Dead Overkill, and that's even more rad, so I might do that real soon. Very, very soon. Yep. Typical. These are exceptionally good car models for their time, really. I mean, they're a little rough now, but they still look better than, yeah, anything from this era.
3, 2, 1, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long easy left.
Probably would be the best models until the aforementioned F355, and maybe even better than that, the Test Drive Le Mans 24-hour on Dreamcast. Sega Lord X said that that's the best looking Dreamcast game. I'm kind of inclined to agree with him. It's a real looker. Like, it's 30 hertz though. That's the catch. Of course, there's that catch. Metropolis Street Racer has that same catch, but I think that Le Mans has less input delay and is a better playing game. I think Metropolis. I've never really liked that game. Project Gotham I like quite a bit better. I really feel like Bizarre Creations were just getting their feet wet. You know what I mean? They're just starting to figure it out, and it really turns around during the Project Gotham 2, 3 era. And then we got the fantastic Blur. And then Microsoft bought them up, turned it into Panic something. Panic Room, is that what they're called? Um, and now they make the Forza Horizon games, which are fucking fantastic. So they're actually at their peak now. So I can't complain that Bizarre Creations is gone, really. But even though it does suck to see, smaller studios get absorbed constantly. It's not like any of those other games I named were like independent exactly, They're big publishers. What was the last one I did? It was the Corolla, right? I think I'm gonna have to do streams of the Virtua Fighter 2 and 3 arcade games at some point also. Now that I have much better emulation and better timing and it's more fun to play that kind of thing. I mean, the Saturn and Dreamcast versions respectively are awesome, and I did enjoy those as well, but oh, and 3 does have some problems with emulation, I want to say, visually. I think it plays fine. I had some issues with the floor flickering on the train stage. So, I don't know if anybody knows anything about that. If there's a setting to change, maybe I should just search around and see if there's something I can do about that. I like how they have this dust filter connected to the car on the first level too. Little details like that are cool.
3, 2, 1, go!
Sega, we're all about the little details. And I'm going to do a Daytona series as well. I'm not sure what all I'm going to include in it. I mean, I guess I should do the arcade game and the sequel and Power Edition. Those seem like pretty obvious choices, but what about the weird Dreamcast Daytona game? Should I throw that in there too? I don't hate it, I think. I remember not hating it, I should say that, but I remember liking some games that I do not like at all now, so. I tried San Francisco Rush 2049. I left the stream up of that. That's the last time I really had some no fun on a stream. Besides today's Mortal Kombat 2 fiasco, which I just pulled down because I can't play that shit. I cannot. I do not have any Mortal Kombat skills at all. And I don't know how to get them since the game beats my ass on its easiest setting. It just constantly throws me. I don't even understand. It seems like a joke. Barely. But yeah, soon it'll be nothing but Borderlands 2, and that's all we'll be talking about for a while is Borderlands 2. If you don't like modern games, well, check in after a couple weeks. You know, I'll switch back. I'll definitely probably want to play some 8-bit shit after that. But I love Borderlands 2. It's one of my favorite video games ever. It is a retro game now, whether you want to believe that or not, too, being 2 generations old. It just barely. And of course, I'm playing the one from the previous generation, the Handsome Collection. Which I'll be running on PlayStation 5 with the Ultra HD texture pack installed. So it'll look good and run pretty smooth. Not completely smooth. Maybe instead of Mortal Kombat 2, I should have done Pit Fighter. Maybe I should do Pit Fighter at some point just so we can talk about Pit Fighter. I don't know. I try not to play games that are total pieces of shit, I swear. I'm definitely not on that today though with Sega Rally. I knew I had to do something good after being frustrated. Something I really, truly enjoy. And this is something I truly enjoy. It's rad. I said I was going to wrap it up after I do these cars, but I don't think that's true. I might actually do some of the practice mode, give it one last shot after whatever I'm having the hardest time with, and then, which I guess will be the third one, right?
3, 2, 1, go! 150 in tarmac, easy right. 100 easy left, narrow, bridge. 100 easy left, maybe. 150 caution, K right. 150 K right. 150 easy left. 100 K right.
And if you're a fighting game fan, don't despair on that either. Once I get back from Borderlands, one of the first things I'll do is play a fighting game, just not Mortal Kombat, something that I can stand playing and that I normally play, like some Capcom stuff or some SNK stuff. Or something 3D and different, who knows. But I'll practice it first to make sure I like it, and I'm not like, oh fuck. What?
100 medium right. 150 caution, open hairpin left. 100 long medium right. Long easy right maybe. 100 in gravel. 100 medium left. Three, two, one, go! 50, long easy right maybe. 100, very, very long easy left maybe. Open. 200, easy right. Easy left.
It's weird how fun this game still is, even though I'm not using a steering wheel like in the arcade. Like, the fun still comes across, the game still controls well. It's magic. It's Sega magic.
100, caution, long K left. 100, easy left. 100, caution, hairpin right. 30, easy left. 150, very, very long medium left. 100, caution, right out. 100, long medium left. 70, medium right.
Hmm.
Game over, yeah!
Riviera sounds cool, also, I just want to see that. So that's something I want to check out.
Three, two, one, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long easy left. 200, long medium left, quarter. 150, caution, fast out, quarter. 100, medium right, long medium left. 150, caution, fast out, quarter. 100, easy right. 150, long easy left maybe. 200, long easy left maybe, in tarmac.
Pretty good. It felt like I did better than I actually did. Don't know what to say about that.
3, 2, 1, Three, two, one, go! 150, in tarmac, easy right. 100, easy left, narrow, bridge. 100, easy left, maybe. 150, caution, K right. 150, K right.
This game's still leaning pretty heavily on sprites for things like trees. There's a little bit of like
100,
billboarding them. There's like,
in gravel. 70,
two sprites stuck together at different angles kind of things, which was done better and in more detail later in games like it gets, slightly more advanced in something like Ridge Racer 5, and then later on to use a non-racing game example, Oblivion uses like sprite patches for trees, and then a lot of racing games start using that style after that, where it's like clouds of sprites. But here they're still pretty close to just straight up being sprites like they were in the first game. Just a little more depth, not much. Even a little bit helps, I think. At a lower resolution, it'd be less noticeable. They're more like billboards, And of course, goes without saying, this is running upscaled, so it would be a much lower resolution. How much lower? Look at the. If you want to look at the HUD elements that are fixed, you kind of get an idea of what you're looking at. About 480. Actually, I think it's lower than that though. It's more like 400, 376 or something like that even. There it always ends. That's not what I meant to do. Do this one again in first person. Yeah, it's such a low bumper cam. That's one of the things that really strikes me in this game. They got you down in the dirt. In the dirt. Yeah. Getting water is basically blinding. Well, that took a huge amount of time off. That was clearly much, much better. Maybe the first person is better for me. Nice, okay. Assume taking that extra time in with me is really, really good, right? Or is there just a certain max that they start me with no matter what? Yeah, I think it's good. Kind of see it now. Now we know it's there at least. That's the furthest I've made it yet. Just stop hitting the wrong option there. I want to see this Riviera, of course. We're an awesome moving level. So if I never make it here. Five laps of this shit. Jeez. Just curious to see if they change the engine sound based on your view, and they actually don't. That's something that any modern game would do, but this one doesn't. Still a certain vintage, you know? It's not really that far off of something like Virtua Racing. Not to say that this plays bad in any way, or that Virtua Racing plays bad in any way. Just, you know, little enhancements that made things more of a simulation over time started cropping up. This is an interesting track though because it's all tarmac. It's also very short. Kind of makes me wonder how it plays out in the championship mode when you get to it. You just do one lap on it, it's over. Oh, just that short of beating it too. That's whack, yo. Well, now that I know how much better I do in first person, I think I really should run through it again with all the cars. It won't take that long, right? Spend another hour on here. Give me just a second. I'm going to take a short break and I'll be right back. Alright, one more set of these. It's probably actually only takes about 5 minutes each to do one. It's probably half an hour's worth of gaming. That's alright. We've definitely put our time in on this and it's still fun. It kind of proves that racing games don't need a lot of content if they're really good. And that making them really good is like a tricky thing. You got to make every aspect of it pretty interesting. I think the track design and the controls are where it's really all at, though. last turn was a bitch. I never quite caught up on that asshole in the Lancer.
3, 2, 1, go! 50, long, easy right, maybe. 100, very, very long, easy left, maybe. Open. 200, easy right, easy left. 70, long, medium left. 150, medium right. 50, medium right. 100, caution, long K left. Checkpoint. 100,
This car handles the best in the snow, damn near any of them. It's really good on it.
30, easy left.
Look at that.
150, very, very long, medium left. 100, caution, crash, stop. 100, long, medium left. 70, medium right.
All right, they let it count. Nice. Now we have to do Riviera and find out how they handle it.
3,
2 laps.
1, go! 200, medium right. 100, caution, hairpin right. 50, medium left. 100, medium left, medium right. 70, medium right, medium left. 100, medium left. 50, caution, hairpin right. 70, caution, K right, standing. 500, medium right.
Pretty close, though. That's definitely the record now. So how we doing this fat boy?
3, 2, 1, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long, easy left. 200, long, medium left, water. 150, caution, crash, stop, water. 100, medium right, long, medium left. 150, caution, crash, stop, water. 100, easy right.
I went totally blind. Sucks. But man, the game really uses zero control from first person the entire radius, I think. At least it feels that way. I might definitely do better.
Three, two, one, go! 150, in tarmac, easy right. 100, easy left, narrow, bridge. 100, easy left, maybe. 150, caution, K right. 150, K right. 150, easy left. 100, medium right. 150, in gravel. 70, very long, easy left. 200, in tarmac, 50, caution, hairpin right. 100, long, medium left.
So they fucked that up a little worse. What a mess. That's pretty typical mediocre right there. Because I have one really terrible mistake. Otherwise, that would have been another good but not good enough attempt. Probably. Or would have just maybe eked me into the third or fourth level like I did on the attempt before. At best. Not too bad.
3, 2, 1, go! 50, long, easy right, maybe. 100, very, very long, easy left, maybe. Open. 200, easy right, easy left. 70, long, medium left. 150, medium right. 50, medium right. 100, caution, long, big left. 10 points. 100, easy
I'm
left.
nearly enough time to make it to the next one.
100, caution, hairpin right. 30, easy left. 150, very, very long, medium left.
I really think this car was doing pretty well until I got on the snow, and then it was just, no. It doesn't have what it takes here.
Game over, yeah!
That's right.
Three, two, one, go! 200, easy left, in gravel. 300, long, easy left. 200, long, medium left, water. 150, caution, left, jump, water. 10 more, 100, medium right, long, medium left. 150, caution, left, jump, water. 100, easy right. 150, long, easy left, maybe. 200, long, easy left, maybe, in combat.
'It's okay-ish. Definitely had some weird stuff go down that time. Passing on the outside and stuff like that.
Easy right. 100, easy left, narrow, bridge. 100, easy left, maybe.
I'm starting to get hungry.
Main right.
Only 2 more attempts left. That's all I got in me.
150,
After this one, I mean.
100,
Try the last 2 cars and have to wrap it up from there. It's been a good Sega Rally day.
very long, easy left. 200, in combat. 50, caution, hairpin right. 100, long, medium left, quick. 100, caution, narrow, bridge. 50, medium left, medium right. 100, easy right. 100, medium right. 150, caution, open hairpin left.
Why can I not turn around? That was ass. I actually lost a place. That's a piece of shit.
100, in gravel. 100, medium left.
Not great.
3, 2, 1, go! 50, long, easy right, maybe. 100, very, very long, easy left, maybe. Open.
close. Come on. That Subaru mostly just consistently let me down, to be honest. I hate to say that. It's usually a great car in most games. And my first car in real life was a Subaru, and it was a great car. Subarus sell for way too much now, and that's the main reason why I don't have one. Alright. I guess that brings us down to the Stratos. This is our very last run. Here we go, Stratos. Nice, that's a good time, I think. Great. Still going. Still doing really well on time compared to normal. Even had a full second left. See? Let's go out on a win. It was close enough. Zero, come on, come on, come on. You piece of shit game. Fuck you. So close, though, huh? So close to seeing a credit roll. Well, son of a bitch. Next time I play Sega Rally 2, I'm sure I will. I've learned a few things, mostly that the Lancia Stratos is my best car, and the first-person view does yield better results in the long run. That's a lot of Sega Rally, but I had a lot of fun playing it. I might be done with racing games for tonight, or I might go back to Forza Horizon 5, but I'm not going to stream either way. Or I might go back to my also not streaming Oblivion remake adventure. I will probably eventually do an Elder Scrolls game, and when I do, I'll probably do Morrowind, which I've actually never played, despite having played a whole lot of Skyrim and some Oblivion. Anyway, I don't know if I'll have any streams coming up in the week, but if I do, they'll probably be like some simple arcade game stuff, quick fighting game, or shooter time or something. Next weekend, we start on Borderlands 2. And then after that, there'll be some Borderlands 2, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands 2, because it's a very, very long game. So strap in for that. And as always, thanks for watching.